How to edit a video for YouTube channel on your iPhone, iPad, or even your laptop. This is a very great program to use, especially if you are a beginner, you do not have a lot of experience in editing videos. That's a very good app to use. I love using it so much. It's very simple and easy to use and has a lot of features in it that I'm in love with. And this app called Premiere Rush. So as you can see here, I already have added some of my other videos on it, but I'm going to take you through a new one. So the first thing you want to do, either you can add a media or you can take a video or a photo. So you want to add a media, and then I'm just going to select these for example to show you guys. So as you can see, I've added the 3 videos. The good thing about that app that I love so much is you can add a multiple layer, so you can literally add as many layer as you want to. You can just move the videos around it. It's very easy to use, or you can just basically move it to multiple level of layers if you want to add each one individually on top of each other. I'm just going to add a picture over here to show you. So you can, the thing is, you can upload it from camera roll, moments, video, photos, or files. So you can even get from files itself. You can upload files if you want to. But I'm just going to give an example here with, let's say I'm going to go with this photo over here and I'm going to add it. So as you can see, it added over here, but you can literally just move it up. Sorry, here we go. And you can make it as big as you want to, or you can just move it around so you can make it taller. There we go. So you can just move it all around if you want to, or you can just make it shorter again. And you can literally add it from both sides. So you see that I can just make it from here or from here. It doesn't matter, and you can just move it around at any level. If you want to even move it to another level, you can do that. Here is the other good thing that I love so much. If you, let's say for example, you want to edit this and you don't want to see this one over here, you can literally just hide it. And let's say you wanted to do it the other way around. You wanted to add this, but you don't want to add this one, so you just hide this one and then you mute it. And that way, when you play it, there's no sound at all. This one is not affecting you. That's when you're adding multiple videos or multiple soundtracks. You want to be doing that a lot. The other thing that I love so much, you can also lock it, so that way you do not add it by any mistake. So let's say you already have finished this roll over here and you do not want to play it anymore. What would you do is you would lock it, so that way it is not addable again, at least at the moment. The other thing you can do is you can literally just record. So you can see over here, you can just literally record, and it's recording over here in my voice, and I'll show you in a minute how would that sound like. So I'm gonna pause it and I'll go back to listen to it.
Literally for YouTube channel. How to add
over here in my voice, and I'll show you in a minute how would that sound like. So as you can see, you can literally just do that. You can mute it and you can do back this. Let's come over here now for editing your voice, right? As you can see here,
how to edit a YouTube video, especially for beginners.
If you hear in the background, you would hear a lot of noise in the background. Let's listen one more time.
Any experience about.
So how to edit this part, right? So you go to advanced, and then you reduce background noise. I honestly have not found any other app does that. I just love this app for doing this because you can literally just reduce the volume, the background noise as much as you can. And that thing I really love. Listen to that now.
Editing videos or any knowledge about editing.
So it's more clear, but it's lower, right? So the good thing is you can literally just volume
This
it up
app
and down.
is the best app to use, especially for beginners. It's very basic and it's very...
So you can just balance it out. You can also enhance speech. So
very easy to use. I love it because I'm also a big...
So you can literally do so much with it, and I love that you can do balance sound, add to volume, whatever you want. So you can reduce echo if you record in a place that has a lot of echo. It's really good. So that is it for the audio. I love that about the audio, and also you can change the audio to voice, music, other. It will change the settings, and it'll just change it for you basically based on what you choose. So I love that so much because not a lot of other apps have done that, and I love that about it. So basically, the other thing you can do about it is that you can play with the speed of the video. You can literally make it as fast as 1,000. You can make it as low as 10,000, so that will go to slow motion. And then if you go like this, you can hear it will go really fast. So you get the point, right? You honestly wouldn't be going 1,000, but I just wanted to show you. You can just speed or slow the video, and it's different, right? You can do it for this video over here. You can do it for multiple ones. So let's go to this picture. Let's say you want to make it smaller. So the good thing is you double tap on it, and then you can literally just move it around. So you see, you can just literally move it around to 180 degree or 36 degree for most people. And you can just play around it, move it anywhere literally in the screen, which I love so much. The other good thing that you can do, I'm just going to hide this for now. If you go on this video right here and you double tap, you can also do the video itself. You can play with the screen. You can make it large or small or however you want to. Let's say, for example, you want to go back to original. You just press this and you will go back to original. So that's another thing I love. You can just go back to whatever you setting you just had, or you can go forward to the setting that you wanted right now. The other thing I like about this one is the filter. So you can literally just add as many filters as you want to, and you also can play in it in the intensity. So you can just make it as whatever you want to, right? So here I'm just gonna give that as an example to show you, right? You can add multiple ones and again play in the intensity as much as you can, as you want to. It's the same for the picture as well. You can do whatever and then play in the intensity. So that's for the video. The other thing that I love is titles. Look at this. You have so many titles that you can add. And then, like I said, you can do the same thing. You just would move it. So you can also duplicate it. It will do the same. As you can see, it duplicated itself on top of each other. Or you can just make it bigger and move it around, right? You can make it taller, shorter. Again, same way as the other photo. And you can just literally move it around. And you can change it. Follow us on our channel. I love that because literally you can have a YouTube settings in there. So for example, subscribe. I did not write it right. Subscribe if Okay, I keep writing it wrong, but I'll show you. So in more titles, you have subscribe. Here we go. I pronounced it right this time. So you can literally add, look at this. You have multiple things to use from subscribing. Just if you're doing a YouTube video, that's a really good for you because you can do swipe up. This is for more for Instagram, but again, you can do it for YouTube. You do have this one. I'll show you how to edit it. So you can just add this one, like and subscribe. You can share and subscribe. You can do all of these ones, whatever you want to, right? So you can do multiple ones. And you can literally play in the style as much as you can, right? So it's very nice to use. You can play in titles. So let's say you want to edit it. So you can say your channel is, my channel is Madonna Amy, for example. So I'm just going to use mine. Let's say you want to move it. You can literally just move it around. You can also make it smaller. Again. Here we go. Or you can make it bigger. However you want to use it. So I'm just going to hide the picture for now. And then you can literally just do this and leave it over here, right? Like I said, you can add more. So you can add more. I'm just going to remove the scribe over here. Otherwise, it wouldn't show me. Here we go. Here we go. So you can just add more titles. If you want to add it one on top of the other, you can just literally move it really easy. And then you can move it over here, for example. And then you can add it as hello. I'm just going to write hello. And then subscribe, I'm going to say me, for example. And then here you go. You have multiple ones on the same page, right? And like I said, you can make it smaller, bigger. It's the same thing. You can even do it with an angle if you want to. So it's really nice. Also, another thing, if you want to add the actual video, so you can do horizontal position. You can move it from here as well, which is really nice. And I just can go back like this, vertical. So let's do vertical. You can do rotation, 180 degree, right? And you can do axis. So as you can see, you can make it darker, lighter, however you want to. I'm just gonna go with this. Here we go. There's advanced. You can do crop from here. So top, bottom, left, right. Here's the one thing that I really like. Look at this. That's very nice. And you can do the width. You can just move it around like this. If you do not want to use your finger or your mouse in that hand, you can just do like that. The only downside that I do not like about this app is you do not get a lot of transaction. You only get 3 transaction. And if you want to add it, you can do the direction for it. But that's the only downside for this app is you do not get a lot of transaction. But beside that, it's really nice to have and it's very easy to use. And like I said, it's very easy to use, especially for a beginner. And also you can play in the size. So you can do 16:9, which is YouTube. If you do this one, it's more for Instagram, 9:16. 4:9 is also for Instagram. 4:9 is not for Instagram. 1:1 is more for Instagram. But for YouTube, you want to be sticking to 16 to 9. And then after you're done, you would export it. So you have multiple ones, 180p at 30 FPS, or you can do 72 at 30 FPS. And if you export it, as you can see, it does not take a lot of time to export. It's going really fast as we speak here right now. and expect it to be done in like not even 1 minute, honestly. Like, as you can see, it's moving really fast, right? So after it's done, I'm just gonna leave it here so you can see how it gets exported. So as you can see, we're almost done, right? And it's not even 1 minute yet. So I love that because it gets exported really fast. And that's something I love because I hate waiting so long for a video to export. And then after exporting, you can share on Facebook or Instagram, TikTok, or Balance, or as you saw, it was saved to my camera roll. Also, the other thing that I'll show you is not in this video. That video over here that I added before, I have recorded at 4K 30 FPS, so I can export it as that speed. So it's depending on what speed you have recorded your video, it would export at that speed. You can literally just export it at that speed, which is really good because I know that YouTube will be allowing students to watch videos at that speed, so it's very good to use as well.
Another thing that I forgot to mention in this video is when you're adding the filters, you can choose the filter. You can use none. It's up to you, but I'm just going to use this one over here. And then you can literally still added it. And over here, you can just play in this to make it as bright as you want to or as dark as you want to. You can also play in the contrast, highlights, shadows. So you can literally just use it. You can use any of these ones, and you can also fade the film if you want to. You can even make it more sharper if you want to. Like I said, you can do multiple things. So you do not have to choose one of those if you do not want to. You can just edit them from here. Another thing that you can do is cut the video, which I love that because once you cut it, you can literally just move it, right? And then you can just go back to it. So that's another thing. And here you can always, another way to add multiple layers. And that's something that I forgot to mention. As well, you can expand just the volume. So you don't have to start rate it will just expand it for you that way. And you can just see the volume over here. So that's another thing that I forgot to mention. But beside that, it's a really good app to use. The one thing I would recommend though, check with your school if you are a student currently. Check with your school if you do have a free access to it. Some students do have free access to it, so I would check with your schools. Otherwise, it's only $10 a month, so it's not really much to pay. So it's a really good app to use, and I love this app. You can literally use it on your iPhone, iPad, or your laptop. And as you can see, you can literally, you would get your other videos if you add them from your laptop, iPad, you would just be able to access all of them.
Speed is very good to use as well. So that's it for our tutorial today on how to edit your YouTube videos. And if anything you guys want to ask me about, or you have any questions about how to edit videos, how to do something, please let me know. And make sure to watch my other videos. I do post a lot of videos about your mindset, and also be posting videos about YouTube and Instagram. So just stay tuned. And also do not forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Also turn on the notifications so that way you receive the new videos that I upload every week, because every week I do upload a new videos. And that will be it for today. I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.